gentlemen, your host for tonight's show.
Here, I'll break it over your. I'll break it over your head.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You're a real crumb bum.
See, these guys are all the same.
With filthy mouths and bad attitudes.
The Crumb Show.
Happy Mother's Day from the Crumb Show. I'm Fatz Chicarella, Jesse Marchese, Chris Reynolds, and Jerry Joe Pesci.
Here at the Crumb Show, we like to get into the crumb side of life. But we're all crumb pieces of shit one way or another, so let's laugh about it. But tonight's a very special episode, and Mr. Fatz Chicarella is here to tell you all about it.
Yeah, it was a very special episode. We did the Mother's Day special. We shot with my mom. She taught me how to make meatballs. We could say it was a very delicious episode.
Sure was.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Shout out to my mom, Maria. Happy Mother's Day, Ma. We love you.
Shout out
Happy
to
Mother's
Maria.
Day. Thank you.
She's the best. I think she really enjoyed it. She like she was having fun with it. Hopefully the folks at home will enjoy it too.
Yeah, she was really good. I knew she would be good because, we've known her for 30 years, and she's been busting your fucking balls ever since.
I know her for 46
With good
years.
reason. But whatever.
Yeah.
Some say.
Yeah.
Not
It's
me,
good. It's a
but,
good dynamic. She busts your
Yeah.
balls. You deserve it. We laugh. It all worked out.
Yeah. I think it's interesting, because everybody has their own special ways of making meatballs, sauce, whatever you make. You know what I mean? And it's just, it's fun to see other people's takes, even though my mom's is the best. But
I just can't believe you're that old and you don't hear the whispers.
what whispers?
It's like your ancestors telling you it's enough seasoning.
Yeah, well.
You have to ask. Is that enough?
He's not paying attention.
Not paying attention. And when I do, I just, that's just me. I just don't, I listen, but I don't listen. Like, you'll talk to me and I'm not listening to you.
We know.
Yeah.
My
why I don't
daughter's
read
a
books.
good cook.
Yeah.
Lily's a good cook.
Shout out to Lily.
She's always like, when she puts her seasonings in, that's her shit.
She makes sauce?
Not really.
Maybe she can watch the episode and make a good meatball.
She will now.
Yeah, man. You got to know how to make sauce. You have to know how to make sauce.
Yeah, I can make sauce. And she taught me years ago how to make sauce, and I can make sauce. But I don't have to make sauce. I got a good wife at home. She cooks great, so I don't have to. I mean, thank God. Not all of us are lucky like that, but,
Yeah, there you go.
So, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers at home from the Crumb Show.
That's it. Happy Mother's Day, you motherfuckers.
Happy Mother's Day.
It's tough being a mom, I can imagine being my mom raising me, my brother, and my sister. You know what I mean? Us three fucking clowns. I mean, she did it.
Yeah. And then the rest of us hooligans show up.
Yeah.
With that
Yeah.
help.
Straightened your ass out.
Yep. Yeah, she was, she had her crazy days in her time. Very crazy days in her time. She mellowed out now.
When we were younger, Fatz's house was the meeting spot. So Friday, Saturday, whatever, once everybody was done work or whatever we did during the day at the time, everybody would congregate at Fatz's house. And his mom's always been the best cook. But we would go there, and there would be a bowl with like 12 cheeseburgers all wrapped up in aluminum foil, piled up nice and neat. Anybody hungry, go grab one. During Lent, a bunch of fish sandwiches, meatball sandwiches, cheesesteaks, chicken cutlet sandwiches.
Eggplant parm.
The best, dude. And she was always great. Bunch of jerk-offs just come in your house hanging out,
Getting
talking
stoned.
shit, smoking.
Take over your garage.
Yeah, she was always very cool. To shout out Maria, we love you.
Love you.
But the meatball thing was really cool. And unless anybody has anything else to say about it, let's get into it, huh?
Yeah, let's show these people how to make good fucking meatballs.
All right, here you go. We call this one No Leftovers with Fatz. Enjoy.
Welcome to the Crumb Show. This is a very special episode of the Crumb Show. It's going to be a Mother's Day episode, and we're here making meatballs with my mom. This is my mom, Maria, and she's going to teach me how to make meat the balls. So what kind of ingredients are we working here?
okay, very simple. As Italians growing up, when I would ask my mother how much this, how much of that, she'd say you just eyeball it. You just put what you feel. So we're going to add to the meat, we're going to add green peppers, which I chopped, garlic, onions. Then we're going to put some breadcrumb. We're going to put garlic powder, salt, pepper. We're going to add a little bit of milk. My mom always used milk.
Whole milk.
And then we're going to add 2 eggs to this because of the amount of meat that you have. Okay, so You washed your hands, right?
Yep, of course I did.
Get started.
All right. Direct me first. Where am I going here?
You're gonna
Before I
put
play with my meat.
Put your ingredients in. Put your onion.
Get the onions.
Oh my God. This is my baby boy here.
I'm all grown up, Ma.
Oh, my baby. My second born. We're going to add your green pepper.
Green pepper.
Move faster. your garlic. Add some breadcrumb.
Breadcrumb. Coloma.
Not too much. Sprinkle some in.
Say what?
Go ahead. Go ahead. All right.
All right. What's that? Get that.
Add your salt. Okay.
That's pepper.
He's going to be better.
Say what?
Come on.
Remember Grandpa used to say salt in Italian? I didn't have to speak it to him, but I understood when he said it's salt. He says azut or something like that.
Okay.
That's it?
Yep.
That's it.
That's it. Your pepper, your garlic powder.
Say what?
Come on. You should know. All right. Garlic powder.
Yeah, get the garlic. What maggots in here?
That's enough.
That's enough?
That's enough. Add 2 eggs. And these are jumbo eggs, so I like them big. Yeah. Watch. You don't get no shells.
See that?
And now, most people don't add it, but it's from when I grew up, and that's what my mother did. We add a little bit of milk.
It's a nice little milk. Didn't she used to put bread in it too, though?
Now, Mark, breadcrumbs. A little bit more. All right, whoa.
Too much?
Nope.
I get to play with my meat yet?
Yeah. Before you mix that in the pot, you're going to add your onion.
More onion.
Your garlic and your green pepper.
All right. Salt and pepper. Say what?
Just put it in there. All right. Look, Kupalini, look. Faster. Okay. Add some oregano in here.
All right.
Enough.
That's it?
Yep.
Barely any.
Too much oregano make it bitter.
These in here.
All right, mix your meat, asshole.
All right. I'm going to play with my meat, guys.
There he goes.
Yeah.
Don't squeeze. Never squeeze it. Gently.
Gotta work it. I'm not good at many things, but I'm good at playing with my meat.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mix it till it almost feels like you can't feel the egg. I'm going to turn this on to start simmering.
Yeah. Fucking shit's cold.
How old are you?
Oh, I forgot to tell him. A lot of people think guineas use 3 meats, like, you know, the pork, the veal, and they do, and there's nothing wrong with that. But we use all beef in this household. Grandma used to use sirloin beef, but we use all beef in our meatballs. And let me tell you, they come just as good. So this is all beef meatballs.
This is what I grew up with. This is what I watched my mother do. This is just what we do.
Because you can put pork in your sauce.
You could add fresh parsley to this. You can add the celery leaves, but I don't like it. It just doesn't. All right.
You're enjoying that.
How is it? How's it feel?
Looking good. That's good.
Good? Okay.
Get a shot of that. Get a shot of my meat.
Alright, this is simmering.
Alright, now we're going to massage the meatballs. I'm going to meat the balls. We're not going too big, right?
No, we're not going too big.
Alright, so. Is that too much?
No, roll it.
Alright, so I'm going to roll it up.
Sometimes I...
Yeah. Like I'm in Goodfellas.
Okay, we ungot... Put them in.
Alright, here's one. Oh, every guinea should have a fucking bowl like this. And it's not a fucking bowl unless it's nicked up. It's not a good bowl. You're not going to make good meatballs if you have a nicked up fucking bowl like this.
My mom's bowl.
Yeah, exactly. They're the best meatballs in the world. Yeah.
Look faster.
See how symmetrical they are? Yeah, I don't like it too big of a ball. That's good.
See? See what you do.
And you always know when an old Italian broad can make good meatball because her fingers are crooked. If you don't close your eyes when you bite into one of these meatball sandwiches, you're not a human being. The fat guy will close your eyes when you take a bite. Too much. Oh, fucking hot.
Really? Now you can go and make meatballs for your wife.
I got a broad that can cook. I don't need to cook.
She is good cook. Very good cook. You gonna make it?
Gotta make maybe one, two big ones left.
What are you making here? Baseballs? Jesus Christ.
I get two out of this.
Huh? What do you got there?
That's all I got left.
Put it in.
You said to make them too fucking big.
You already made them like fucking...
Get your fucking mind up.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay.
Get a shot of that. Get a shot of that
So now
sizzle.
while they're sizzling, we're going to cover the pot. You're going to wait maybe about 15 minutes and then you're going to start turning them, Mark. You hear me?
Yep. Listen.
Okay, so we're going to cover them. We're going to let that simmer. Once they start browning, when you turn them, oh Lord, are you listening to
Yeah.
me? Okay. And then we'll add our sauce. Now some people crack me up because they say, oh, I got up so early in the morning, I put my meatballs on and my sauce and it cooked for 6 hours. No, you do not have to cook your sauce for 6 hours. Soon as your meatballs are done, means you simmered them in here, and your meatballs are brown, you add your sauce. Once they're done cooking, you shut it off because the longer it sits, the more flavor sets in.
That's where the flavor's born.
Yes. It's not that you cooked your sauce all day long. No. 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 There's no reason to cook sauce 6 hours at a time.
You can smell it through the lens.
How are they looking, Mark?
Oh, I gotta. When do I turn them?
Take the lid. Are they sizzling?
It's getting me hot over here.
Don't break them.
Turn them?
I don't know. Should you turn them?
I don't know.
Let me see here. What are you doing? Wait, what are you doing?
You said turn them.
Don't.
You said turn them.
Don't fucking. What are you doing with that for? Get a fork.
Oh
my God. Over here, the fork. Okay, now look. You wash your hands, right?
It's hot though.
Mark, it's not hot. Okay, you want to turn them. You should really simmer a little more because you don't want them to break. So you're gonna brown it. Okay.
Am I doing this or you doing this?
Can you be a big boy and
Yeah,
do
I'm
it?
doing it.
Okay.
Oh,
Without
man,
saying
goddamn.
it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. No. Use your finger. You don't want to break it.
Fucking hot. There's fucking oil in there.
Mark. It's at the bottom of the pan. Turn it. Okay. How much? Not too
Ah,
much.
you motherfucker.
You're gonna break them if you gotta be delicate with them.
Brother.
Oh my God! I just want to reach in there and see. You're gonna break it.
No, I'm not
You're gonna
breaking it.
break the
I'm not gonna break it.
Yes, you are. You didn't turn it all the way.
It's turned. There's some big ones in here.
Yeah. Well, who made them? Baseballs.
I broke that one.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. Why not? Did you get this one here? Oh my God.
Got shit all over me.
Mark, please. You want to be delicate with them. You're not delicate before they really start browning. You're going to break them. And what the hell? You got a meat sauce. You don't have meatballs. You'll have a meat sauce.
You ready for the sauce?
No. Cover. You got to get a little bit more firm.
A little more firm.
Smells good.
Mm-hmm.
Ay,
So now next we're gonna, when they're ready, when that side browns in, then we're gonna dump this shit in there.
Exactly. It's sauce.
Yeah.
It's sauce. It's not gravy. We don't call it gravy here.
Thank you,
Please,
thank you.
please. I never went to store and seen a can of gravy. Well, brown gravy, tomato sauce.
Gravy's made from beef.
This is the one
Turkey,
I like.
chicken.
I like to use this one. This is for mono. It's got basil, garlic, and oregano in it.
It's called Formanos.
Tuttoroso is good
Tuttoroso.
too because it has olive oil in it. It's flavorful. It really makes a flavorful sauce. I want to use San Marzella one time because they say they're really good.
Never
A little
heard of
bit on the expensive side, but I don't mind paying if it's a good product. He's got it firm because you made fucking baseballs here.
You notice the difference cooking on electric than when you're used
I
to
hate
gas?
electric. I hate cooking on electric. I hate it with a passion. If it was a flat top, I wouldn't mind, but these coils, they're so uneven.
She's a big timer now. She got a new apartment, a new car now. She's a big
Yeah.
timer.
Yeah, and finally you moved with your
Yeah.
tribe. Met a good woman, though. You really did.
The best.
She is. I went from living with 9 people to living by myself.
You miss it.
Huh?
You miss it.
Do I?
Yeah.
Not at all. I come home to a quiet house. Oh my God, you make this thing big. I don't know if they want to take a break while these get a little bit more,
Well, we could edit out anything that, you know,
because these,
we're not going to shoot the whole thing.
your baseballs here are really,
No, they're not that big. These ones over here.
look at yours and look at mine.
What are you talking about? Any?
Huh?
Tomatoes.
This was my problem child. There's one out of every family. This is the one. He wasn't so tough though when I put him up against the wall by his neck.
She was a crazy broad in her younger days.
I was a lot smaller then too.
Now we got child abuse.
I turned into Satan that day. He ran out the door. Oh, you're nuts! You're nuts! You're
Burned me with a
nuts."
hot spoon
Yep.
from the pasta bowl. Still got the mark somewhere on here.
No, that was the curling iron.
Curling iron.
You walked into it.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay. And you said I burned you.
I was telling them the story last week on the podcast about when you hit that teacher that tied Anthony to the chair.
Oh, yeah.
Mrs. Burnt or Burnt.
Yeah, it was crazy back in the day. And Mr. Fabrizio with Michelle.
With the high
I
school.
turned his desk over on him. Don't mess
A lot of
with
people
an
know Mr.
Italian,
Fabrizio
especially an
watch that.
Italian woman. Don't mess with us. We might be old, but guess what? We're powerful. Oh, Mark, let's go.
They're beautiful meatballs.
Yeah. You're freaking baseball, Jimmy. This is what I hate about electric. One side cooks, the other side doesn't. You're used to gas. I haven't made sausage and peppers in a while.
Yeah. If I would have thought, I forgot, I would have bought pepperoni or the neck bone.
Yeah,
for the sauce.
pepperoni and neck bones, I'll tell you, make a flavorful sauce. It really does. And they're so good. Spare ribs. in
Yeah,
your sauce.
best
Spare
fucking
ribs
ribs.
is another thing to add
They're
to
the
your
fucking
sauce.
best.
You gotta cook all that though before you even,
Yeah. That meat slides right off the bone on spare ribs.
yeah, that all gets cooked and simmered. And that takes a while. Come on.
Well, we need the lid on. Let them fucking
Hold on, Mark.
let them steam up.
Hold on, Mark. You see how this side cooked faster, so now you want to get it to where, and I just put it.
Man, it smells fucking good.
Let's cover it, let it cover. Then we'll get firm, then we'll add our sauce.
Alright, ready for crushed or regular?
Gonna put your crushed,
I'm gonna put the Fermano's crushed tomatoes in.
and what's it got in it?
Tomatoes.
What's it say?
Tomatoes.
It's got basil, oregano.
Basil, garlic, and oregano.
Which we already added, but chicken. To get your sauce.
Some tuna rosso. This is just sauce.
It's got olive oil and what in it.
Olive oil.
Now, get a little bit of water in the can. Maybe about so much more.
How much?
Maybe about that much. Whoa. Pour some in here.
Huh?
Pour some in there.
In here?
Yeah, you
What the hell's the
want-
difference
you
this can or that can?
Listen, idiot.
It's a fucking can.
Okay, but you're getting your sauce, okay? You're gonna add that in here. Now you're gonna fold. You're not gonna stir. You hear me? You know what fold is?
No idea.
Fold. You get it? From here to the bottom.
Oh,
Here to the
yeah.
bottom. Bring it up. You're getting everything.
Alright, let me do it.
Go ahead. Fold.
Bottom to the top.
Right.
Bottom to the top.
Over here.
Bottom to the top.
Scoop it, Mark.
Am I doing it, Ma?
Yeah.
You proud of me?
Get over here.
I do good?
Okay. You got it well blended?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
All right, now you want to add.
That's not it.
Yep. You want to add. Go ahead. Salt, pepper,
More salt?
more salt. Okay. Pepper. Okay. garlic powder. Whoa!
Bro.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know garlic pepper, buddy.
Oregano, not too much. Just, that's enough.
Gonna stir that?
Nope.
No?
You're gonna cover. Let that cook. Then you fold. You never stir. You always fold. Because you're getting what's set
How
up to the
long did this sit
bottom.
for?
Huh?
How long did this sit for?
How long is this going to
Yeah.
cook for? This is going to cook until your meatballs are thoroughly cooked, which takes maybe about a half hour.
Okay, all right.
Check your meatballs. Make sure they're cooked. Once they're cooked, I shut my sauce off and I let it sit.
That's it.
Instead of cooking it for 6 hours, it's going to sit for 3 hours, and your flavor's going to build. You got it?
This is why Italians get so fucking fat. Because when you make meatballs, you're not making just 1, 2 meatballs. You're making a dozen meatballs. You're gonna fucking keep eating till they're gone. That's why I got 500 fucking pounds one time.
I didn't force you to eat.
Yeah, you kind of did. So you've seen the ingredients here, the raw ingredients we had sitting here a little while ago. We made it, we threw it all in the freaking bowl. We made the meatballs, we threw it in the pot, we cooked them up. We made these beautiful sandwiches. From farm to table to Fatz to table, we bring it to you. I'd like to thank my mom for doing this episode, Maria.
You're welcome.
And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And to all the Crumbs especially. And yeah, we're going to go fucking eat now.
Welcome back from watching No Leftovers with Fatz.
We all really enjoyed watching you play with your meat in front of your mother.
Oh,
It's not, you know, it was
You're
really
such
nice.
a pervert.
Well, hey,
Talking about Maria here.
I mean, he
Shut
was
your
sitting there
goddamn
for
mouth.
like
The
a
lady's
while,
saint.
like he was having to.
Hey,
like,
oh.
he had his hand. It was it sounded like in the back.
I was playing with my meat.
I could hear you moaning. You were the one telling him to do it slower.
I mean, if there wasn't people in the house, I was getting a little aroused.
Jesus Christ, my niece was sitting.
Rewind
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
Rewind it and watch it again. You can hear Chris tell Fatz to do it slower. I'm just saying.
There is something though about squishing that meat together. It gives you a feeling.
Something like what?
I don't
Squeezing
know,
the life out of something?
like a gratification. From
Like watching the light drift out of Tennessee's eyes.
fucking Tennessee. Ew.
Apparently, you like your balls nice and big.
Yeah, you're making
Well,
face
dude, like I
balls
said,
over there.
dude,
You gotta have proportion.
I have extremely large balls, dude. Like, and I don't know if that fucks up when I make meatballs. But
No.
like,
Whoa. You were making the meatballs the size of your own
I
testicles?
guess that's what was happening because she said I was making them too big, but I have really big balls, dude.
No,
Like,
dude.
They hang so low.
You have a big sack.
Like people like the front about having big junk and shit and big hogs. I got a big fucking sack, dude. A huge sack, and it's fucking embarrassing. You know what I mean? Like, but anyway, I think it plays a mental part. Like everything I make food wise, I make big, and I think it has something to do with me having big balls.
So when your mom was like, "Mark, get the meatballs and do this," you were like, "All right, testicle size."
Testicle size. I think that's what happened.
Like-
I don't remember that, but I think that's what happens.
Because I would have thought like golf ball.
This golf ball's too small for a meatball. I think.
That's a good size for a meatball.
I think it's a little too small. I think you want to go not tennis ball,
A racquetball.
maybe like a rubber ball.
No, you know the
Handball.
rubber balls.
handball.
Like,
Handball would be perfect.
or like 75 cents or like big.
Yeah, the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl.
Super
Not
Bowl.
the little one.
Super
the
Bowl is
big
perfect size.
Like they're bigger than a golf
Yeah.
ball, but slightly less than.
Folks at home, shout out the perfect size meatball, you think. But yeah, I think my ball size comes into fact when I make food for some reason.
Okay.
That's just not.
I know it doesn't correlate to a lot of people. That's a big word I just used.
You
That
did.
is proud of you.
And you possibly used it right.
Yeah, but
What do
I
you?
think that happens.
How do you gauge when you're making like? What's your gauge when you're making like a sausage sandwich?
Cut them real small.
Yeah, dice them.
What are them things called? Pigs in the blanket.
Yeah, Vienna sausage.
Yeah. You little dick motherfucker.
Nah, but that was a lot of fun, that episode. I mean,
Yeah, it was great.
yeah, it was great. It was real fun. I think my mom enjoyed it too. She had fun with it. Yeah,
Shout out
Yeah.
to Milo
They
the
were
dog
delicious.
too.
yeah, shout out to Milo, man. How about him making an
he was
appearance?
a cool little dog.
Did we get him on footage?
Yeah, I got a snap slapped him on Instagram.
That's a smart little fucking dog, dude. He's so fucking smart. He's only a puppy. He's smart.
7 months old.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sounds like Chris is in love over there.
I really enjoyed Milo's comedy.
I wonder why we had to stop and get peanut butter on the way over there. Jesus.
That's why you got peanut butter in your pants?
Never know.
Yeah, Fatz.
Yeah. That's what you guys were saying?
That was the whole joke.
Good job.
Okay, scratch that.
Okay. Comedy club start next
you know
Friday.
what? I got yelled at for that before about the peanut butter and the oil on the balls, and like apparently it's inappropriate. Sorry.
With animals, yeah.
Who said it was inappropriate?
Some people. I'm not going to mention.
PETA.
Sick fuck. Jesus
because
Christ.
a little bit ago we had an episode where we talked about robot dogs.
Yeah.
And I don't remember saying this, but I said, "Oh well, what do you do? Put oil on your balls and have them lick it off?"
Right.
It was apparently inappropriate, and for me to say that I had brought peanut butter for Milo.
Well, this is a comedy podcast.
True.
For those of you that don't know.
Christ.
Sorry if we ain't that funny, but we labeled it a comedy podcast, so we can say anything we want.
Right. I agree.
Right.
Yeah.
But our meatball segment for No Leftovers with Fatz, it was the first one.
Yeah. How good were them sandwiches, dude?
They were all
Delicious.
Holy shit.
the long hots too. Oh,
Yeah, the long hot.
homemade long hots.
Dude, a fucking long hot makes a fucking sandwich.
They were long.
100%.
They were like this one.
Yeah, they were good. They were hot too, man. They were
Hot.
good. Yeah.
They were really good.
But you think about it, anything you put that fucking long, you put it on a cheesesteak banging, sausage sandwich banging, fucking meatball sandwich banging. Like, what aren't they good on?
Even tuna.
Roast
I was just gonna say, I bet you. I never had it, but I bet you.
Yeah,
You're gonna
I
order
like
it.
the cherry peppers on the tuna. but I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I never had that.
Yeah, I had it. It's
I'd
good.
like to try that.
like the
Hoagie spread peppers.
the hoagie spread, man. That shit is all, with the vinegar. It adds,
Okay.
You gotta have. It's good.
I think we should do something else maybe later down the line. That like we should do like a cooking segment every once in a while. Not every week, but like once every 6 months.
Right,
or so.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
This was No Leftovers with Fatz, episode 1.
Yeah,
That's right.
Do another one.
I like it.
Teach you how to cook something else.
Yeah.
What would you like to learn how to cook next?
Well, I think we should still stick with the Italian genre.
What are we doing here?
Yeah, I mean, well, we could go to America for like cheesesteaks and stuff like that.
Ain't cooking no Medigon bullshit.
Hey, fucking ain't nothing wrong with a cheesesteak or a burger, buddy. I'll tell you that.
Chicken parm.
Chicken parm. I was thinking eggplant parm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I like
different.
eggplant parm.
Yeah, I love eggplant parm.
There you go.
Yeah, so I think we'll do eggplant parm.
Okay. Well, we got to get you a chef's hat.
Yeah, and an apron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be pretty sick.
We'll make it look a little better next time.
And some fucking gloves, because you were crying a lot about the gloves.
Dude, that I don't know how she does it, dude. She turned the fucking meatballs, right? She has the fork, and that fucking oil is fucking frying. The meatball, we fry the meatballs. So that's hot fucking oil, dude. That shit was burning my fucking fingers. She's sticking her fucking hand on the oil. I don't understand it. I don't know. Maybe
Because she's tough and you're not.
I think it's broads, dude. Broads are a lot tougher than these people. They give fucking childbirth, dude. I mean, I think they can hold a lot more pain than a man.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Naked and Afraid?
Yeah, all the time.
9 out of 10 times the dude quits first.
Yeah, I believe.
And like Betty White said, like she doesn't understand why people call people pussies. Those things take a fucking pounding.
Yeah.
Oh,
Betty
shout
White
out
say
Betty
that?
White.
Damn.
Well, according to the internet, Betty White said
for the
that.
internet said it. It's
So
true. If the internet
it's
said
got to be true, right?
anything on the internet's true.
Whatever
Rest
happened
in
to Betty
peace.
White? I haven't heard nothing about her in a
Yeah,
while.
she's
dead. That was a joke. Serious. She finally fucking died.
She's a national treasure.
Yeah.
national treasure.
Shout out to Betty.
It was like 2 weeks before Hunter's birthday. so-
Yeah.
They like took some pictures of her for like a magazine cover or something. Then she died, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame.
She's great.
Rest in peace, Betty White.
That's right.
America's grandmother on this Mother's Day special.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day. I wonder when you get that age, like when you're in your like 90s, I wonder if you just think like, man, tomorrow's gonna be the day. Is tomorrow gonna be, like, is it constantly on your mind? Because I'm 40. I'm gonna be 46 in a couple of weeks, right? And I think about like, I'm 46. What I got 30, 40, maybe 40 years, maybe you know what I mean? If I'm lucky,
Yeah.
like. But so when you reach past that, see what I mean? Like, is it like, wow, every day?
Yeah.
It's like walking that tightrope. You know what I mean? Like, whoa,
Yeah, it's true.
You wake up in the morning like, holy shit, It's like fucking great.
But yeah, mothers. We don't have our mothers, of course. But that's okay.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
That's okay. But they're talking about
Orphans.
but nobody likes to think of mothers as crumbs. We love our mothers, right? But real quick, we always do a little. We didn't do a poll or anything, but we'll do a little quick recap of some crumb mothers.
I really did want to hear about your pieces of shit mom, but they wouldn't let me put it up on the poll.
I do have some folks that could give some stories about crumb ass stepmoms at least.
Right.
But
but Mother's Day is about celebrating.
But like it's the usual
bringing them down.
It's the usual cast of characters that and some of them are like the lovable crumbs, but some of them are crumbs like Peg Bundy, lovable crumb.
Yeah.
Gemma though, the not so lovable crumb. So
that's why she got stabbed in the head.
And then you got the mom from Shameless. The mom from Always
Monica.
Sunny.
The grandmom from Shameless.
Another fucking one.
Everyone from Shameless.
Yeah, any broad on Shameless.
But there are any mothers, we're sticking with mothers.
Yeah.
But you guys think of any funny like Stifler's mom, of course. Is she a crumb? I don't know, but
pedophile.
Hold on. How can Stifler's mom be a crumb when she is the reason the term MILF was coined?
Yeah, that's right.
She's a queen.
Because like MILF is kind of like to some folks like a crumb term. Like it's not a term. It's a term of endearment, but I don't know. Some people like enjoy being called a MILF. I don't know.
Hey, you enjoy it.
I think if you're abroad and you're like in your like late 40s, to like 60s, and people are calling you a MILF, even if you're in your 70s.
Well, no, you're a cougar then.
But still, even if they're calling you a MILF, that's got to be a
guilt.
badge of honor to abroad, I would think. I think if I was abroad and people calling me a MILF, I think I would take that proudly. I don't think I would take it as disrespect.
I mean, I would like to say we're all DILFs, right? We're all DILFs. Yeah.
Some of us in this room.
I mean, I know I am.
Okay.
Would you fuck me?
No.
Fuck me.
Absolutely no.
I think you would. A couple White Claws or whatever you got drinking, you'll be.
Bud Light Seltzer, buddy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We know Fatz loves his Bud Light.
Yeah. Now I'm really gonna,
Oh man.
come over next week.
I'll keep drinking Bud Light anyway. I like Bud Light Seltzer.
right.
Shout out to it.
I was wondering why them cans got so slim.
Delish.
That's right. Happy Mother's Day to all the Bud Light spots, or what are they called?
Happy Mother's Day.
To all the Bud Light spokesmen out there.
Real American heroes.
Is that Bud Light though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This goes out to you, Mr. Hardworking, whatever the fuck the guy was saying.
This goes out to you, Mister. I don't know. How do we do that?
I don't know.
Mrs.
Oh, you're talking about the can.
Yeah.
I got you.
I mean, hey, not that there's anything wrong with that.
It sounds like you think something's wrong with it.
I mean, hey,
that's
whatever,
like fourth fucking crack I heard you talk about it. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
just saying.
People are people, Chris. People
That's
have,
right.
People
I'm
are
not
allowed to have
saying
choice in this
hey,
goddamn world.
Not on Mother's Day, guys.
Right.
Jesus
All right, you
Christ.
motherfuckers. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Happy Mother's
We
Day.
appreciate you.
And we love you.
We'll talk to you next time.
Go give her her money back you stole out of her pocketbook.
You
Yeah,
fucking
crumbs.
Stay out of her fucking
And stay out of her
medicine cabinet.
pill bottles.
Happy Mother's Day, you crumbs.